RDU has proposed a universal cash transfer program and broad-based housing redevelopment measures as part of its policy platform for the upcoming general election in Singapore. The party unveiled its 24-page manifesto on 19 April, ahead of the 3rd May polls. Key proposals include the introduction of a citizens' dividend, an unconditional monthly cash transfer, and eligibility for all housing board flats to be redeveloped under the selective en bloc redevelopment scheme. The party also pledged to support small local businesses, reform information access laws, and improve financial safety nets. Speaking at a press conference at RDU headquarters in Ubi, Secretary General Ravi Philemon said, "We are facing a global trade crisis, and Singapore cannot escape getting trampled on when the giants fight." He added, "A clear plan of action is exactly what citizens need right now, as we face even greater uncertainty, both locally and globally." RDU is the latest political party to publish its manifesto, following the People's Action Party, Workers' Party, Progress Singapore Party, People's Power Party, and Singapore People's Party. RDU's manifesto outlines its intention to contest 5 constituencies: Jurong East Bukit Batok GRC, Holland Bukit Timur GRC, Nee Soon GRC, Jurong Central SMC, and Jalan Kayu SMC. When asked to confirm these plans, Philemon stated they remain unchanged up till now, until this moment. The manifesto argues that the traditional 5 C's of Singaporean success, cash, car, credit card, condominium, and country club, have become out of reach for many. In their place, a new set of 5 C's has emerged: cash handouts, CDC vouchers, CPF top-ups, conservancy rebates, and CHOS card rebates. Singaporeans cannot dream or build a future on handouts, it read, noting widespread concern over rising living costs, stagnant wages, and growing inequality. The proposed citizens' dividend would serve as a financial safety net, beginning with a pilot scheme for the bottom 20% of adult Singaporeans. According to RDU's shadow budget released in February, this would involve monthly payments of 200 Singapore dollars, costing approximately 1.44 billion Singapore dollars annually. The full rollout would provide the same amount to around 2.66 million adult Singaporeans at a projected cost of 6.38 billion Singapore dollars a year. Philemon clarified that funding would not require drawing on Singapore's reserves, stating, "As a credible and responsible opposition party, we're not asking for the reserves to be touched." Instead, he pointed to the country's budget surplus of 6.4 billion Singapore dollars in the 2024 fiscal year as sufficient to fund the initiative. On housing, RDU said current policies lead to depreciation in HDB flat values over time, turning what should be assets into liabilities. It proposed that every HDB estate be made eligible for SERS to address lease decay and ensure long-term asset value. The lack of long-term security, coupled with rising prices, has made home ownership a growing financial burden rather than a source of stability, said the manifesto. On support for local businesses, RDU proposed moderating rents and simplifying grant processes to enable smaller enterprises to thrive amid competition from larger firms and foreign investors. Noting that small enterprises are among Singapore's largest employers, the manifesto stated that improving their operating environment would provide a more sustainable livelihood for workers. Other policy suggestions include revising the Protection from Online Falsehoods and Manipulation Act to ensure it serves public interest, not political control, and enacting a Freedom of Information Act. The proposed law would grant citizens the right to request data from the government, promoting transparency and accountability. Healthcare access was also addressed, with RDU calling for Medifund to be repositioned as a primary safety net, ensuring no Singaporean is left without medical support. Philemon said the manifesto is ultimately about rethinking the kind of society that Singaporeans want, emphasizing the importance of opportunity for all. A new social contract that ensures that opportunity is not a privilege for a select few, but a promise to all, he said. RDU has also introduced potential candidates for 3 of the constituencies it plans to contest: Nee Soon GRC, Jurong East Bukit Batok GRC, and Holland Bukit Timur GRC.